I had some ideas for some merch that I could pitch to you that I was wondering if the News from Bed audience likes a specific thing that I show, comment down below. And if you like something, we can go full force ahead. I have like a whole team of like 14 guys. We're making some like development little like samples of different products in this list. But I thought we could just go
I like this kind of dynamic thing because like I'm the head honcho, the News from Bed.
Yeah.
I'm the body pillow.
Sure.
You know.
And me, I'm just the
You're the duvet.
the duvet, baby.
Let's take a look here, James.
All right,
Number one.
This is our first one. I think it's obvious right off the bat. Socks.
Socks. I like
with you
those.
on 'em. I think those are nice socks. I think that's a nice vibe. It's obvious, so I think that's just something that we could get pretty soon.
That's pretty good. You did a nice job of
editing
by cutting half my face out here. You did miss this little bit of hair.
No, I like to think that it hangs off the back.
Oh, like a little curly string
like grown men don't get like nice little, cool things hanging off their socks. If you get like chicken socks, maybe the gizzards hanging off or something. So I think maybe having your hand kind of there, like sort of like, oh, use me to pull up the heel.
Oh,
hold my hand.
Okay,
like
a shoehorn.
Yeah, you're like, I'm Patty. Take my hand, and I will help you. Put your sock on better.
Wow. Yeah. I wonder, much like a shoehorn. I wonder if a lot of
you'd zoom in. Also, I'm like cutting it like I literally thought like it looks all right from a distance. He wouldn't zoom in on it. You literally zoom in on me, just cutting the image in half.
I wonder if when someone gets a boner from watching this podcast, they call it a shoehorn. All
right, let's go to the next.
Go to the next one.
All right, so this is another idea I had. I think it's a good idea. Used
socks.
So you get a sock with like the episode number. We write it. We put it in. We get it PSA graded like a Pokemon card.
Sure.
And then the authenticity increases in value.
It's our own professional stink assessment.
Yeah, and so I think that might be a way for us to kind of like get into the NFT market.
That's not a bad idea.
Everyone gets a sock. There's a whole sock trading network of News from Bed socks.
Yes,
and it kind of goes into your trading card thing. It's a little way to play out the game.
The nose funkiness token.
Yeah, there we go.
That's pretty good. I think this, honestly, James, maybe one of the best ideas like we've had on this show. It's something people are clamoring for.
Of course.
They want the socks.
They're begging.
They don't want them new.
We should call this show Japanese vending machine. The way people want our undergarments.
We should. Yeah. All right,
let's go on to number 3. This is just a great photo of you, honestly.
Oh, wow. Just a nice photo of me.
I just think this might have been your peak in the past couple years physically. I think this is the best you've looked.
Okay.
And I think that like maybe,
Do you think I should grow the hair out again?
I think the hair looked great. And if you go to the next slide, there's some more details about things I like about this photo. So I think there's a deadness in the eyes that kind of gave you this like luster and this kind of, you see there's like something lost about you, but
there
something that like a woman
kind of lost.
Or like an older person would want to like help you be reunited with your mom at like TJ Maxx or something. And there's something in your
look
eyes.
at this fucking face.
No, dude, I think this is
a
your peak.
crazy looking face.
No, it looks very normal. I'd see it on a quarter. You could be a senator one day with this face. But I think that this like stylistically was like your peak. Go to the next slide.
This is like the face I make when I shit my pants. I mean, it's funny when you zoom in on something because like when I saw this photo, I was like, this is a great photo.
Oh, yeah. And then so I like the way like your careless hand kind of falls to the side. I think that's something that's nice about it. It's like sort of like a, I'm here. I'm Patty. Like, it's a
like,
confidence.
What do you fucking want from me?
Yeah. I think that I just wanted to, they're not really merch, but it is just something I wanted to call your attention while editing.
Right.
It's a great photo of you.
Okay.
And you should use it more. And maybe, let's get, this is like what we hang over the toilet while we're, taking some shits while we're losing weight. While you're shitting, while we're shedding our old personalities, we embrace new ones, and I think that this is a
right. Maybe I can get a poster of it above my bed.
Yeah, like a fat head.
Yes.
Remember fat heads?
Oh yeah, I remember fat.
You probably had a couple.
I have one. I am the proprietor,
Mr. Head. Okay, so some more merch. There's some different ideas that I have.
So number 4
is number 4. So some t-shirts.
T-shirts.
T-shirts are a big part of. I think people like having t-shirts, repping the brands that they like. So if you take a look at some of the t-shirts.
What if we did Morning Good t-shirts?
We sell them.
We sell on newsfrombed.com Morning Good t-shirts.
That would be so funny, and he doesn't get any money.
He gets none of the money.
Welcome to Morning Good.
But we could put his feet on that. He would get some followers.
They say like really heinous stuff on them, but it says Morning Good Podcast.
Yeah.
Women should not be allowed to vote. Morning Good Podcast, and it's quotes.
Yeah, it's just like the Kanye swastika, but just with his boner sticking out of the side of one of them.
And he's sleepy 4 times. He's like, I'm working up.
Yeah. That's okay. So t-shirts, I think this is a good one. Oh, I like this.
Just basic, get the logo on
This
there.
is good. Yeah, a little news from bed action there.
Yeah, there we go. That's
there
the
we
armpit
go.
of it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
and a heather green.
Yeah,
one.
there you go. Yeah, this.
I like that. That is heather green, right? I got my blue sunglasses on. So
I don't know. I think it's like a mint-esque color, but a heather green
Okay.
I'll accept. This color of a Shamrock Shake.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. A black. I love a good black t-shirt. That's something I would wear for sure. It gives me like kind of Kid Cudi vibes.
Right.
with
Yeah.
all black and that kind of nighttime thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why exactly, but I know almost exactly exactly why. Okay. All right. This is a shirt that looks like you drew yourself. And it doesn't look proportionally good for any kind of shoulder or neck
Right.
action.
Right.
The sleeves are a little short.
Right. Well, it's not getting into
Um,
semantics. It's just a pitch. You could just move on. You don't have to.
The collar is very thick.
It's a pitch, man. It's not
Okay,
a product in your
all
hand.
right.
You're not the Shark Tank. So
Okay, there's a. I'm still confused as to why in the middle there was a shirt that was something that you drew.
Unbelief is a
But anyway, let's keep going here. Okay, this is this is a disgusting looking shirt. That's green and kind of tilted off axis with the same background just slapped onto it. Oh my god. I would never wear this shirt, James. I'm going to be honest.
okay. Well,
If I get to use my executive power to veto one object, it's going to probably be this shirt. I'm just hoping that the next shirt is it's not much better. Maybe it's because the logo hasn't been printed.
right.
You know, if it prints it, it maybe kind of embeds itself a little bit better into the t-shirt. But here it's just like, this is just like a rock concert at the jazz bar, you know? Like it's a
Right.
little
ska.
ska.
It tells me ska.
Yeah, it's a ska at the at the dentist.
Yeah. Ska
like
at the dentist.
Ska at the dentist.
Ska at the dentist.
Which is like probably the name of one of their ska songs. But yeah, same t-shirt, different colors, still on that weird axis. I get that this
It's a
is
little
a
bit
pitch.
off. It's a little off pitch. No, I think
It's
that's
a
the way.
pitch.
No, I think that's the way they print it. It's a little off.
Oh,
Like
so you're
Spotify, their
kinda-
logo isn't perfect, and they go, "We don't fix it because that's not our
Right,
priority.
right,
we're not
right.
about logos. We're about music. you know?
Right.
So we're not about like even designs that are like
Yeah, yeah.
balanced.
And I guess to your point is like most people are not symmetrical. You know, their faces aren't
Yeah,
symmetrical.
maybe it'll distract people from how ugly you are. Not you, but like someone who's watching.
Okay, so we're still on this theme here with the different.
Go to the next one.
I feel like you could have just said, "Here are the other colors."
No,
that
these
you
are
have."
pitches, man. These are just like
Okay. This is like,
Wait, let's see the next one. It does get different. It does change. I promise.
it hasn't changed
This is the last one. I promise. I
at all.
promise.
Yeah, there it is on the green one. There we go. So that one, it looks okay on.
Clearly yellow. Also, you said green. Daddy
but-
reveals
it
his
is yellow.
color blindness.
No, I have blue sunglasses.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway,
Let's go to the next one. They
Well-
change up. Come on.
I'm starting to hate this design. With every progressive shirt that
Right.
that shows up,
Right.
I liked it at the beginning,
Right,
and
right,
now you
right.
ruined.
Right. Right. Check the next one.
Oh
Check the
my
next
God.
one. No, they changed. They're all
James.
different. They are different. They're all different. The next one's different. I promise.
They're all the same. This is insane. Yup, you're.
What do you think of this one?
Oh my god,
Do you
this
see
one
the
is just
differences?
slightly in a slightly different location
Oh, all right.
than the one before.
I'm
That's
taking in all
so
your
high
advice.
up on your chest. that's like where the slot is. If you were like you almost look like an Among Us character wearing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There go the next one. Go to the next one.
James, how many? Okay.
Okay. So now that we got through the basics, so this is one of my favorites. I think it might be one of.
Yeah.
So it says, I'll take 1 chocolate milk with 2 straws.
That is a famous Patty DeFino quote
Yeah.
at a what was it? An IHOP,
An IHOP?
in Union Square.
Yeah, the worst IHOP in America. You could say.
Oh, yeah. So this was during my dating days.
Yeah, when you were still interested in women.
I thought it would be funny to make a big scene and say, I'll have 1 chocolate milk. And I looked at my betrothed at the time and said, with 2 straws. And nobody laughed and everyone was uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I never forgot.
But yeah, you guys bring. And again, we have the crooked kind of like.
Stop
It is-
focusing on that.
Oh, and that's
so this
the
is no.
the back is a shit. Oh no, that's the front of a different one.
No, that's the back. That's
the-
sure. No, it's the back.
Okay.
No, you picked up on it being the back. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
So I think
all
that's
right.
like you never seen a shirt with that on the back.
And I've
right?
never seen a chest on someone's back.
You don't know what my back looks like, dude. You don't know. I work out delts.
Oh my god. So that's the chocolate milk
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very, very cool.
You like that one?
I like that one. I came for the feet. This is honestly great
You like
shirt.
this?
This is exceptional.
I do think this one's pretty good.
Because it's like a double entendre.
I know,
You know?
yeah.
And it really works here.
Unbeliever is a fact.
You were like,
I'm
I
like-
have all these new sound effects. And you keep playing that one.
I'm,
But this one is good. I think this. I was confident that you would like
sweating.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sweating?
I feel great. It only lubricates my conversation skills. So check out the next one. The next one's in a similar vein, but same idea.
I came for the feet and stayed for the bed. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's kind of a play on like you come for Shane and stay for Matt.
yeah.
The
That's not what I was thinking. But yeah,
oh, okay.
but that's good. Is that what they say about Matt and Shane's secret? Body?
Yeah.
You come for the feet, but you stay
They for the bed. Yeah, that's true because the bed does endure.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I like this one. So far, I think there's like at least 6 products here that we could sell realistically.
What do you think of this?
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. James, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get this one. It's got 2 tattoos that you get like around your thigh if you're like weird and like
Samoan,
slightly disabled.
Samoan or from Philadelphia?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always Samoan Philly. And
Yeah.
it says, oh, fuck yeah, it is. Is that like a thing that was ever said by us that we like laughed at? No, it's just a thing you thought of. And there's no branding. There's no news from bed representation on it. In fact, this is like almost the opposite because there's like vines and thorns.
Yeah, and we're like the lovely flower.
This is closer to a Snow White t-shirt than it is to a News from Bed t-shirt.
That's right.
But anyway, I'm going to have to probably say no on this one. I'm not
Okay.
going to completely, disregard it entirely.
Right.
But
Well, I'm flooding you with options so you know.
don't stop. I'm going to pod. Let me get a look at this. Okay.
Same picture, great pick.
Same pick. I don't know why. I
Again,
keep
you
saying
love the
that.
armpits. Is that like a quality indicator for you?
Don't stop. I'm going to pod. And it's just a photo of me and my it's cut off.
Well, of course it's cut off.
It's cut off right here.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
You like this one or no?
I do like it. It would be a little expensive to print though with all those colors.
Right.
If we could get that in black and white, maybe.
Well, this one might be a little cheaper. I think this
Okay,
is good.
that's just me. Just me.
I'd wear
My
that.
upper body
I'd
on
wear
a
that.
shirt. I probably couldn't wear this.
Yeah, no,
to be
you
honest,
you couldn't wear it.
it would
I
be.
could.
You should.
I
You
do like
should get
shows. I film a special in this shirt. with a flannel over it.
Dude, you know what we should start doing is just getting shirts with our friends on
That's a great
and
idea.
just wearing them around.
like a Kiwi wine.
yeah, just
hoodie.
a Kiwi Weintraub, like
It
pair
says
of,
their name. It says their @ on Instagram underneath it.
yeah,